let's move on. Let's go ahead and speak with Wuklamot again, because we're now at the point of the final quest of patch 7.1. And as typical with these various patches, the last quest is always associated with the title of the patch as a whole, known as Crossroads. Never one to stand still, Wuklamot is ready to race back to Alexandria. Well, it's possible that Shell's made some headway by now, and regardless, we should spread word that the railroad's been restored to service. Shell, what do you ever working on? Well, let's tell you all about it. Galuja's mother. Yeah, not adopted mother, but blood mother. I feel the same in his shoes. Have felt the same. Some questions are painful to leave unanswered. There's no cause to look at me like that. Yeah, it's like, what are we doing? The Kakiwa we may have met may have only been a simulacrum, but her memory was real. I needn't search for what she left behind because she left it with me, and I will carry it always. Yeah, does that explain what's on your backpack? Because we noticed something there. Speaking of things you're carrying, yeah, a Kakiwa Twitch logo keychain of all things. Is that a teeny tiny Kakiwa? And he's trying to deny it. Hey, it's your fault. You're the one who put it there. It's merely a token from Alexandria. Our friends in Oblivion will not take no for an answer, and I thought it was as good a souvenir as any. Whatever you say, for what it's worth, I think it's a nice way to bring her with you on your travels. So do I. And you just shrug as you always do. Yes, well, you're off to the dome now, aren't you? We are. I thought I might join you for a time, see if there's aught I can do for the people there. Much changed though it is, I still consider it my home. Of course, we can give you the full story on the way. Alright, let's be off then. Alright, time for us to ditch the armor. We can go back to street clothes, and so back over to Solution 9. Yeah, take care there, Shalani. Alright, back over to Neon Stein. Let's head on into the back room. And over to Mr. Tassos. Open the door, sir. And over to Graha. So, as we explain everything that just happened, a simple yet elegant solution, and thus is the railroad back in operation. Meanwhile, Shell has nearly finished processing the data. She'll be able to share her findings with us imminently. And meanwhile, Ishtola arrives on the scene. I'm interrupting something, I gather? Yeah. Why, Ishtola, what brings you here? I've seen enough of the gate in the Skyleaf vicinity for now, so I'm shifting my investigation to living memory. Yeah, you would. While there, I thought I would do well to have the company of an expert on Electro. I guess this is where Shell comes in. I'd like to have her take a close look at the place myself. I can join you once you've finished here. So, do what you got to. And as for us, lest you fear I've forgotten, once I've made headway with the living memory, the key you're keeping shall be the next subject of my scrutiny. Yeah, and I know exactly where you would want to use it, if you can. So, sometime later...
There was a mountain of data to sift through, much of it tantalizing, I admit. but it will take time to fully decrypt everything that piques my interest. So, to answer our immediate question, I've been concentrating my efforts on the audio saved by Taishul Jah herself.
Well, that's good.
While I've not listened to it yet, I have a selection ready for playback. Would you like to hear it now?
Yes, please.
Yeah, this is very important to the little guy.
All right. Several audio files will now play in sequence.
So let's see what we've got. So many cats and a girl with a cat ear hood. So what do we got?
My name is Taishul Jah, and I decided to record this to help me put my thoughts in order, I suppose.
Mother?
Yeah, take it all in.
Officially I was a Virgin with the Lance Guard. I was part of a contingent dispatched to Yasulani to hunt a Tural Vidral that was wreaking havoc. After our mission was complete, I elected to remain. It was the perfect opportunity to document the geographic distribution of medicinal herbs in this region. Or so I said when requesting special dispensation. In truth, I could not bear to return to Turyolal.
Why not?
I had hoped to aid Commander Zoralja in the right of succession, but he did not so much as look my way. I was never in contention, of course, one of the nameless many in his army. To go back and face that reality was too much for me, so I ran. And in my cowardice, I stumbled upon this path. A path that changed my life.
Yikes.
When the dome appeared, I found myself trapped within, and reunited with my commander. How am I to speak of Commander Zoralja?
Yeah, let's flashback and find out.
I admired him. His incontestable strength, his unwavering focus. He was a man of great passions. I watched him, captivated by his intensity. From afar, I would not dare approach. And in watching, I came to know him.
Oh, you certainly did, didn't you?
His eyes too sought the distance, but not as mine did. He yearned not for another, but something else, beyond the horizon. That gaze would never fall upon me. I knew. The experiment will soon proceed to its next phase, and when it does, as he promised, I will have my heart's desire.
Yep. Creepy.
Today, it should have been today. A new beginning. What I have dreamed of for so long. I hold a future in my arms. If he could see him, embrace him, surely that would be enough. So full of hope I was. A foolish hope.
Yeah, it sounds like we found the moment where she got her heart crushed. Which is why we're going to black and white. And we're seeing this.
Its scales are blue.
He's your son.
My
That's too much to bear for you, Zoralja.
No, I can't. I don't know how. How could I? How? To raise a child, be a father. I don't. I can't. No! No! Get it away from me. Get that thing away from me!
Ugh. Rejected for the onset. Yeah, I'm not having children out of wedlock.
It's all right, little one. Papa was just surprised. That's all.
Oh, it was far more than a surprise.
He'll come around. We'll be a happy family. Kaniloka is shouting for me. The research hasn't been going well. But I can't let him take it out on my baby. Hush now, little one. I know just where to hide you.
Where did you hide it?
That's all of them.
Well, how's that for an origin story?
He was abandoned, the poor dear. We found him in the drift downs a few years ago.
So now what? Yeah, not exactly the sense of closure
We know
we're
some
looking for,
manner
was
of
it?
accident happened at the facility after this was recorded. Perhaps your mother couldn't come back for you.
Hey, Gololcha.
I'm fine, Lamachi.
Are you sure about that?
Father and Mother, they were both so lonely. If we could have been together, maybe they wouldn't have been. But sometimes things don't work out, no matter how hard you try.
Oof.
I can't tell if I'm happier now.
Yeah, this is a lot for you to take in.
But it's better to know, I think. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, give him a hug, someone. Alright, I guess the Stola gets the continuation here. It's better to know. A profound response for one so young. Though I wish it didn't have to be, Galulja is indeed wise beyond his years. Yet one never outgrows the need for dependable companions. 'Tis fortunate that he has you. Thank you, Shell. Because of you, I got to hear my mother's whole story. You did. You heard it because you were brave enough to listen, Galulja. If you remember one thing, remember that. Yeah, so much happier now. Now then, having shared what I can at present, I'm ready to head to living memory when you are. I am planning to be thorough, so we will need to stop for supplies on the way. That said, I promise we won't remain over long. I know we all have much and more to attend to. For now, farewell. Alright, let's turn things over to Geo. A word before you leave. Our network's already spreading word of the railroad. We expect the people will be clamoring to get on the first train back. Yet the action's been the polar opposite. Scant few seem inclined to depart Alexandria anytime soon. And I guess they're still trying to mourn. What? When we speak before, you said many from Turiolal were eager to reunite with friends and family. Maybe they're concerned about getting through the Vanguard? If so, we could take turns accompanying them. In any case, we need to speak with the people ourselves. Let's start at lane 9. Okay. Yeah, you can clearly tell these people are having a hard time still trying to deal with death as a whole. Yeah, it's over at the main 8th Way Plaza. Let's head on over there. Oh, let me up. Thank you. Alright, so here's where Wook is. So let's see what's going on. There may still be people gathering in Praxis Park. Let's try there first. Alright. And so upon our arrival, yeah, people are still having a hard time.
People look uneasy. Did something happen?
Yeah, I think it's still after effects from the funeral. Yeah, let's go see what they're talking about.
Have you heard? Someone was killed in the Thunder Yards.
Uh-oh.
The Thunder Yards was one of the hunters slain by a beast.
It was a hunter, all right. And a veteran at that. But it was no fiend that did him in. Only a random bolt of lightning.
Ouch.
Such a senseless way to die. They say that he expended his last soul cells during Zaraljar's attack on the city.
Krala, is that you? That sounds like her voice actor.
For an upright, hard-working man to meet such an unceremonious end, it feels wrong.
Yeah, people still can't come to grips with death.
But we'll be fine, won't we? Even if the system no longer erases our memory of the departed, the regulators continue to function. I shan't go before my time. Growing old and passing peacefully with the help of the ushers is only natural.
Well, you may think so, but how are we to know? We have no memory of those who have gone. More may have met violent deaths than passed from old age, and we would be blissfully unaware. It could happen to you, or me, to any of us.
Yeah, the paranoia is setting in.
Then what are we to do? Spend every waking moment thinking only of how we might die?
With time, I had hoped that they'd be able to adjust to their new situation. But it's only gotten worse.
Yeah, this sucks.
Look! It's Queen Sphene!
I beg your pardon? Are you sure? Well, that is her outfit. What the hell? Are you sure this isn't a twin sister or anything?
What?
What the heck's going on?
Help, Queen Sphene! The grown-ups are really upset and I don't know what to do!
I see that you are as kind-hearted as ever, Nico. Never fear. I'm here to set things right.
Oh god. What the heck is going on? How are you back from the dead?
I don't understand. Sphene is gone. Forever.
Yeah, we made it happen. And look who else is here.
You there, Gusson. You were the Queen's aide, weren't you? What's the meaning of this?
Begging your pardon, Vow of Resolve. But Her Majesty Queen Sphene is paying visit to her people, as is her wont.
What are you talking about? Sphene is dead. You officiated the funeral yourself.
Yeah.
We all placed flowers to mourn her passing.
Yeah, it's right over. Apparently they're still there.
A funeral? for Her Majesty.
Right. Uh-oh. Regulators doing their thing.
What a curious jest. You know full well that ceremony was to commemorate those lives lost during the attack of Alexandria.
Oh, great. Now the regulators are reprogramming their memories. They're not just erasing them, they're reprogramming them.
Her Majesty walks among her people that she might support them in this most trying of times. Surely that is not cause for consternation.
Oh, there's a lot of consternation. This makes no sense.
Your Majesty, won't you free us from these terrible memories of the departed? This is no way to live. Not for us, nor our children.
Yeah, they're also mentally and emotionally fragile.
I wish that I could. Truly I do. But with living memories shut down, even I cannot restore the system that once afforded us that comfort.
So what happens now?
You needn't fret, however. I have prepared an alternate solution.
Yeah, what have you done there, Miss Ghost?
All of us shall be made endless.
Kill everyone? Yeah, their mouths are dropped open for a reason.
I have created a new system that allows you to transplant your memories directly into an ethereal vessel. One not reliant upon soul cells. This way, you need never again fear death. You may live as you please, and for as long as you like.
God help us all.
Our stores of ether are, at present, not sufficient to provide this boon to everyone.
So you'll just pick up right where you left off, right?
But some of you received neo-regulators for the funeral ceremony, did you not? And there are still more we have yet to distribute. 5,000 in all.
This is gonna be limited to 5,000 people? Oh, you can imagine the panic that's gonna come in now.
One day soon, those with neo-regulators will be called to join the Endless, and thence be free of suffering forevermore.
But only 5,000 of us.
Yeah, whoever's got those neo-regulators are gonna be marked men and women.
You Victral!
Yeah, and Wook is not standing for this. He's like, shut up!
The real Sphene would never be content to save only some of her people. Who are you?
Yeah, she wanted to save them all, not just some.
I am Sphene, the Queen of Reason.
Have we just crossed the line by raising our voice? Yeah, everyone's now staring at us like, how dare you speak to her like that? Yeah, this is not good. What?
Let's return to the back room. I need to calm down, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, please don't draw your battle axe and use it to smash a whole bunch of random stuff. Yeah, if this doesn't qualify as WTF, I do not know what does. Yeah, we have a ghost of Sphene all over the place. Regulators now used to not only erase memories, but reprogram them. Yeah, and this ghost is clearly out for revenge. Quite a way for this patch to end, but it's up to Kryl to end it. So how do we take stock of this?
We only caught the proclamation from a distance, but I can tell you that the message about neo-regulators was received with utmost clarity.
Yeah, we're pissed off.
It couldn't have been Speen. She should have been destroyed with the missile's terminal shut down. Without a single Alexandrian to bear witness, presented with an identical figure claiming to be their beloved queen, it is no surprise that they would choose to believe that she's alive.
So now what?
What is troubling, however, is their denial that the funeral was held in her honor. It is as though their memories have been erased.
Surprise, surprise. So how do we deal with this?
Given that the members of Oblivion remain unaffected, that was likely the work of the regulators. But by whose design?
Yeah, did Sphene have a failsafe or something in this case anything like this ever happened?
Someone smart enough to play at being the Queen of Reason. In that guise, even if some suspect deception, most of Alexandria will be on our side. We need to find out who she really is.
Yeah, is she a ghost? Is she a evil twin or something?
While I agree wholeheartedly, we should avoid drawing more attention than we already have. We must be patient until Oblivion's network turns up a lead, or until our self-proclaimed queen makes her next move.
And that's how the patch ends. We'll take our 1,210 gil plus choice of tier 11 materia of Heaven's Eye, Savage Aim, and Savage Might, and of course we're taking Savage Aim. And yeah, is this the craziest ending to the first part of an epilogue in an expansion that this game has ever seen? I'll let you be the judge of that. Meanwhile, in living memory. Yeah, now that Ishtola and Shale have arrived on the scene. Now we're getting a first-person perspective of someone.
Oh, where am I?
Who are we seeing things through?
My people. Are they safe?
What?
Why am I?
Why are you what? Oh. Meanwhile, here come Ishtola and Shale right now to find this collapsed person. In fear of death, the people turn to Queen Reborn, their fates to learn. And Crossroads also serves as the achievements for this patch. So, yeah. Welcome to the epilogue of Dawntrail, ladies and gentlemen. So, we know where things will pick up again come 7.2, but yeah. Who here would like to try and figure this bullshit out? Because, yeah, that is nothing short of creepy. I mean, these people who are already so mentally fragile as it is, who couldn't even handle the death of their queen, but now someone is obviously in the background pulling the strings and has now altered the regulators to reprogram memories as well as erase them. Quite a way for the main story of 7.1 to end, and we won't know how long it'll take for us to get to 7.2. And yeah, you are absolutely right on that, Bubba. You are absolutely right, because if we saw what happened with Tuliolol, who knows what's going to happen here in Solution 9. Because they've already been through that before, and they'll easily be going through it again. With that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail live here on Twitch. So, thank you very much everyone for watching, and until next time everyone, may you ever walk in the light of the crystal.